We can't be judged by man. God runs this world.
And now you and me can drink some Hennessy, then we get it on.
Doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated.
Anywhere out there, they all stop and stare.
Black car, black rose, more black CEOs.
The basic theme of our parties, we just like to have a good time with people. It's nothing more than that. We like to have a good time with people. We like to see people having a good time.
Being a real nigga turned to a corporation. Look at me, shout out, I should be logo.
You thought you already knew everything about what's going on with Diddy. Nah, think again. Let me tell you, these secret tapes with Nas T.I and a crazy moment with Trey Songz are about to flip this whole case upside down. So we all know Diddy's already in hot water. But now some wild tapes just surfaced. And they're dragging in some heavy hitters. Nas and T.I too. And what went down with Trey Songz? Boy, you won't believe it. These tapes are about to blow the roof off everything and could bring down Diddy's whole empire. But hold on, we're just getting started. It's not just about the freaky parties, it's about how deep this mess really goes. You gotta stick around because, trust me, the deeper we dig, the crazier it gets. This story ain't even close to over. Make sure you watch till the end because I'm about to spill all the tea, and trust me, it gets wilder with every new detail.
Doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated.
Now listen, Diddy used to be that dude. From running Bad Boy Records, putting Biggie on the map, and dropping hit after hit, he had the whole industry on lock. Everybody knew Diddy as the king of hip-hop, partying with the biggest names, making money moves like nobody else. He had his hands in everything, from fashion to liquor and baby. His influence was everywhere. But fast forward to today, and it's a whole different story. Diddy ain't just making headlines for his music or flashy lifestyle no more. Nope, he's caught up in some serious mess. Racketeering, sex trafficking, kidnapping, forced labor. You name it, they got him on it. The feds came hard with them RICO charges. And now they saying he was running a whole criminal empire behind the scenes. And let's not forget them FBI raids back in March 2024. When they busted up in Diddy's crib in Miami and LA, they found more than just cash and jewels. We talking about stacks of tapes, guns with scratched off serial numbers, and let's not forget the 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Yup, you heard me right. Diddy's little freak-offs are all out in the open now. And them tapes? Wow, they got some heavy hitters tangled up too. But hold up, it ain't just Diddy going down. The folks caught up in his web? Y'all won't believe who's in the mix. Stay locked in, because we about to dive deeper into the folks he's taking down with him.
We can't be judged by man. God runs this world.
Y'all, we already know Diddy's been wildin'. But the latest tea, it's not just him. Word on the street is that Nas and T.I are allegedly caught up in this mess too. And the receipts? Boy, they're on them secret freak-off tapes. I'm talking about footage that could bring some of the biggest names in hip-hop crashing down. So here's what's been said. Diddy's been throwing these infamous freak-off parties for years, where anything and everything goes. He had cameras rolling, y'all, and ain't nobody safe. Rumor has it, Nas and T.I were right there in the mix, and now their names are all up in this scandal. These tapes allegedly show some wild, out-of-pocket stuff. Drugs, women, and things that could definitely be used as blackmail material.
Anywhere out there, they all stop and stare.
You already know Diddy wasn't just filming for fun. He had dirt on everybody. Now, Nas? That man is known for being low-key, but if he's really caught up on these tapes, this could tarnish his whole legacy.
Black car, black rose, more black CEOs.
And T.I? We've already seen him fight in legal battles over the years. But this right here? This could be the nail in the coffin for his career. People are saying these tapes show these two at Diddy's parties, caught up in the type of stuff that could have them answering some serious questions.
Being a real nigga turned to a corporation. Look at me, shout out, I should be logo.
And with the FBI already all up in Diddy's business, you best believe they're looking at these tapes too. This whole situation ain't just about partying either. The rumors are swirling that some of these tapes show more than just wild nights. They could involve illegal activities. We talking coercion, trafficking, and who knows what else. And if Nas and T.I are seen engaging in anything like that, their careers might be done. Diddy had these tapes stashed away like trophies, And now that they've been seized, the truth is starting to spill.
The basic theme of our parties, we just like to have a good time with people. It's nothing more than that. We like to have a good time with people. We like to see people having a good time.
But hold up, we ain't even done yet. Trey Songz, what they're saying about him is even crazier. And he's got his own part in these tapes that'll leave you shook. Stay tuned, because this mess just keeps getting wilder by the minute.
Don't know why I'm still a playboy.
Y'all, this whole Diddy situation keeps getting messier by the day. But let's talk about the moment that got everybody shook. Trey Songz caught on tape in a wild, unexpected kiss with Diddy. Yep, you heard that right. Now, we already knew Diddy's parties were on some next level freaky stuff. But this right here, this takes it to a whole new level. So the tea is that Trey was seen sitting on Diddy's lap, all cozied up, and they straight up kissed. And let me tell you, it wasn't just a little peck either. This wasn't just some random moment. It's part of a bigger picture of how Diddy allegedly used his power to manipulate and control the people around him. Folks are saying Diddy would invite celebs, get them caught up in these wild parties, and then, bam, he'd have dirt on them. Whether it was caught on camera or just word on the street, he had the receipts. Now, Trey Songz is no stranger to controversy, but this moment right here, it's got people wondering just how deep Diddy's influence went. Some are saying Diddy knew exactly what he was doing, pulling folks into his inner circle, getting them to engage in things they might regret later, and then holding it over their heads. He wasn't just throwing parties for fun, it was about control. And let's be real, Diddy's been a power player in the industry for decades. If you wanted to stay in his good graces or keep your career intact, you had to play along.
And now you and me can drink some Hennessy, then we get it on.
But this kiss, it's more than just a scandalous moment. It shows just how far Diddy's reach went, and how he used that influence to stay on top. And Trey, well, he might just be one of the many caught up in Diddy's game. But trust me, this ain't the end of the story. There's even more to come, and y'all won't believe how many other celebs might be tangled up in this mess too.
I was just so blessed that, people saw through the lies and people saw the truth and people used their common sense that, something just wasn't making sense here.
So after Diddy got locked up, word on the street is Justin Bieber has been acting real different. They go way back, right? Diddy been around Justin since he was a teen, and now that Diddy's dirt is out in the open, Justin is reportedly shut down. Like not feeling the situation at all.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Here's the tea. Bieber recently worked with Diddy on that Love album, but after this arrest, boy, Justin ain't even trying to talk about it. He's staying quiet and laying low, probably rethinking everything. You know how it is when somebody you thought you knew turns out to be involved in some shady mess? It hits hard. People say Justin's all caught up in his feelings, especially since he just became a daddy. Yup, he got a little one now, so he's likely protecting his peace and keeping his distance. This whole Diddy scandal, it's bad. And to make matters worse, old footage of young Justin hanging around Diddy is making the rounds, and folks are talking. Now, I ain't saying Justin was involved, but he's definitely rethinking his connections. It's a mess, and he's probably trying to figure out how to navigate it without getting too deep in the drama. Alright, y'all, we just went through the wildest ride. From Diddy's whole empire crumbling to those scandalous tapes with Nas, T.I, and that wild kiss with Trey Songz. This man really thought he was untouchable, but now it's all coming back to bite him. And this ain't just a small scandal. This could change the game for everybody involved. Now, I want to know what y'all think. Is Diddy finally going to get what's coming to him? And what about Nas and T.I? You think they're getting dragged into this mess for real? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we need to talk about this. And don't forget, I got more juicy updates on the way, including who else might be involved in Diddy's whole scandal. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. So hit that like button, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you're the first to know when the next tea drops. Stay tuned, boo!
Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. I was on 125 in St. Nick.